Okay, so we're gonna go through getting some good early game gear, and it's pretty much guaranteed. You just have to complete a few quests, quite a bit of quests. The first part of it is this quest over here, safe, fast, sure, where we have to collect parcels along the road, and then we hand them in, and then we get the option to choose light, medium, or heavy armor, and whichever one we choose, they'll give us 3 pieces of that, and it'll be green uncommon armor, and that'll be your chest, legs, and feet. Where to pick this quest up is as you come out of the starting area. This is the first city, Lionhold. You take a right, you come up here, and I believe it is this lady. This lady, yeah, she'll give you the quest. This is the quest in your journal. We will track it. Okay, and then what you need to do is follow the road to one of the major cities, and along the way you'll find parcels. We pick up 6 of them and we hand it in, and the quest is done. These parcels are pretty hard to see in the daytime. It's best to wait for night, where they actually have a bit of a glow. Very easy to see. We are currently an hour and a half away from that, so we're not gonna stay and wait. We're just gonna do it in the daytime. I'm pretty sure we can get it done. So what's important to know is every town will have one of these people that you need to hand this into. I only know where this one is. This is pretty much the way I go every time. And he is waiting around this area. So this is where we're gonna go. We're gonna follow the road to get to him from here to here, and we'll probably go this way. Yeah, and along this road we should find all the parcels that we need. Let me just confirm on my map which way I'm going. Yeah, by the time we get there we should have enough. Sometimes you can just run back, and if they weren't there before, they would have spawned by the time you come back. You're super lucky if we find them in the shade. Yeah, you can see this thing, and you can see the glow. It's much easier to see at night, but you can see that was pretty easy in the shade. You walk up to it. Let's get a good look what it looks like. Looks like a sack with some salt or flour inside. And yeah, interact. We have one, lucky us, another one in the shade. Just keep our eyes on. I know there's one normally on the side of this mountain in front of us in the shade. It's pretty much there every time I've come past. Yeah, there it is. This is where this one normally is every time. Come on. Oh, right here. Here we go. Okay, that's 5. One more. There we go. All 6. Okay, now we can just go to the guy. Oh, he's not. He's right by the tower. Speak to him. I have the parcels. I'll choose medium. Complete. And then we have uncommon green pieces, chest, legs, and feet. And these you can get rid of. They're worth nothing, as far as I know. Show you where we are on the map. pretty much where I put the marker. Lionhold, farming area, Samaya's Hope. Okay. Okay, so the quest we pick up over here, it's very important that we don't hand it back in to this lady, Rebel Rouses. So the reason for this is that this quest, if we hand it back into her at the end, it will block us off from another quest chain that provides more coins to buy more armor and weapons. If we follow this course that we have over here, by the time we finish, we'll have 8 coins. We can't buy everything we need. So what we'll do is we'll go through everything, and then right at the end, we'll cancel this quest. We won't hand it in. So whatever you do, once you pick up the quest from this lady, don't come back to her until you finished everything, if you want then afterwards. But as of now, we'll complete, while we are completing this quest, we'll get a side quest, and that'll take us down another route, and we don't have to complete this. So it's very important. Completing this will lock you out from the rest of other quest lines that will give you coins as well. Alright, so let me show you on the map actually. Just as we come out here in this area, around here, I'll show you, I'll run there now, are going to be bandits. We need to fight them until they drop a scroll, and then we click on the scroll and that opens up the side quest to take us to the Zepha camp. But we'll see now. Just as we come through this gate to the right, sometimes you get lucky, you kill your first one and you get the I think it's Family Feud, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll see now. And here we are. Put him to sleep. There we have it. Our family fights. Let me just clip. Okay, so we picked up the pamphlet. Going to quest items. Our family fights. Right click on it, and we get a new quest. So I'm gonna just take this one off. Rebel Rouses. I'm going to untrack. So this will be the only one I track. Our family fights. And this continues the quest, so we don't have to do Rebel Rouses. And where we want to go for this one is right over there. You'll see it on the map, the Zepha camp. Important to know about the Zepha camp is you don't have to fight the bandits. You can just pretty much go in there. I didn't know that. I normally fought them, but eventually I found out that I could just walk past them and they won't aggro unless you do damage to them. And is that the guy? Yeah, that's the guy. So once we get here, the Zepha camp, we just handed into this dude, Sabah al Saleh. Thank you. And these are the things we're collecting: surplus equipment tokens. There's a vendor in the main cities that you can use to purchase equipment with this. Pieces of gear are normally worth 1, and then some of the weapons are worth 1, depending if it's 1 hand or 2 hands. Some of the weapons are worth 3. So we're collecting these by doing the quests. We'll complete that. At this stage, we should have probably just 2, but yeah, 2 so far. But at the end, I think we have something like 16 and that's more than enough to buy what you need. You don't even have to do the final quest, which is the hardest one. If you don't want to, you'll already be fully kitted out. But that quest gives you a super amount of XP, potions and stuff like that. So it's worth doing maybe when you're higher level, if you can't do it right away. He doesn't give us another quest. What we do is, but we'll finish the quest line with him, and then after we speak to him the last time, we will abandon the Rebel Rouser's quest. But for now, what we need to do is travel this way, go through the mountains over here, and I think it's just over here, a guy named Martin Smith or something like that, and he'll give us a quest to go fight zombies. So let's get on that. Should actually go this way. My map marker was way off, dude. Here he is. Martin Swift. I knew it was an S, dude. He'll give us a quest. Okay. His quest is gonna send us to the zombies over here. This is where we are. Get rid of that. No. So I'm first gonna go to the town and just outside here register at the way shrine. I don't know if it's called a way shrine, I just call them way shrines. And then we'll go over and kill the zombies until we get what we need. Now the quest is going to tell us to collect 6. When we get there, it'll tell us to collect 6 of these items from the zombies. We need 12. Even though we get 6 and the quest is complete, we pick up another 6 because that will open up the next quest. And we'll pick up a journal which will open up another quest. So remember that. And let's get it. Okay. Set as home point. Now if I die, I can come here. Kill the zombies. And this is where you are. This is where the zombies are. These quests are easy to track because they have the markers. I didn't know you could roll in the water. Okay. We will spend a bit of time here picking up 12 of these things and the journal. There we go. Recovered Valoon artifact. We need 12 of those. Long way to go. Okay, so now we've got the 6, but if we leave now, we won't be able to open the next quest, the next 2 quests, because we need the journal as well. Let me just check if I have the journal. I got 6 of those. I don't see the journal. So yeah, we need 6 more and the journal. This is the big one. Ah, damn it. I got 12 and I got no journal. Yes, we got the journal, boys. Ah, thank goodness. Okay, now we go back to Martin Swift. Is he up there? Yeah, there he is. Where's my map marker? Oh, I mean, it's close. No, it's not close, bro. He's at the back here. Okay, so we come to Martin. We give him the 6. Okay. So we handed in the quest. He aggroed it. Now what we do is we open up our journal. We go to this. We right click it. Take this to Martin Swift. Okay, so that's another one. Let's do that first. Martin Swift, give him the journal. We get another 2. That's 4 we've added. And now what we do, we go into the journal, and those extra 6 that we picked up, we right click on those, and that's going to take us back to the Zepha camp. Ah, fools. And that's where this will end, and then we'll move on to part 2. Okay, while we're running there, I just want to see how many do we have? We have 5. So I can actually get 2 pieces of armor and a weapon. I'm just thinking, let's do that now while we're here. The dude in the Zepha camp should be on the map. Yeah, there. So that's where we'll go. This is where we had Martin, and then that's where we would go. I'm just want to go in here quickly and spend my coins to get some armor. It makes the whole thing easier. So yeah, I'll show you where the vendor is, what we can buy. Oh no. Here we go. Okay. What do we have? So this is the gear. You can see gear costs where's the cost? Oh yeah, right here, 1. So I do want a bow, because that's what I'm using mostly. And I'm using the short bow. That's 3, you see. How much are the daggers? Dirks, is this 3? Yeah, I don't have enough, so I can get 2 body pieces. I will get the hood. And the cloak. Okay, my 5 coins are gone, but I got my gear. Put that on, put that on, put that on. Just look at the difference. Like this one is 24, 8 and 4. This one is 418, 140 and 59. A massive difference. Let's look at the map. I am actually gonna go the way I normally run. So yeah, up and around over there. It's safer. Remember, this is the guy from the Zepha camp where we started. We hand in the quest to him. He'll give us these 2 complete. Okay, now like I said, we're done with this side. we don't have enough to buy more gear, right? So we need 1, 2, 3 more pieces. When did I get the pauldrons? I must have got this earlier on. But okay, cool. So we still need 1, 2, 3, and we need the daggers. That's 3, 4, 5. We have 2. So if we go now and deliver this quest, we'll get 1. But this will then lock us out of this next section that we're going to go do on the other side of the map. So it's up to you. If you're happy with what you have now and you want to get this one, get your daggers, missing 3 pieces of armor, you can go ahead. But I like to abandon this. This is Rebel Rousers, the one I spoke about in the beginning. Abandon it. Perfect. Now we'll go and start the next section. What's that? Public event. I need to confirm exactly. Is it this one? No. Where is it? This one. This one. Okay. So this is where we are, the Zepha camp. Now we need to go to the second sword outpost. So I'll put a little marker here. There we go. And that's where we're going. Once we get there, we can talk to the dude and he'll start us on a new quest line. Alright, so we're where we're supposed to be. Show you on the map. Sorry, I was just talking to my wife on the phone. She's gonna get some dinner. Right over here. Second sword outpost. Let me show you again on the map. This is Lionhold. So just to the left. First thing we want to do is we want to make sure that we are attuned. Because we're going to do a couple of quests around here, and if we die we don't have to run all the way back. And I'm just going to text my wife my order quickly. But this is the dude that's going to give us the quests. So we're in the 7th sword outpost. We speak to Brody. Alien Alabaster. Let's get cracking. We pick this up. We talk to him again. Okay, now we have to go to Reiki sites and pick up manifests. Look at the map. They will show on the map, so it's not difficult to track. Here's the first one. And I think the second one is over here. They're all around this area. So what we'll find is this first one that we get to is normally much easier to kill the goblins because they're all bunched up, especially if there's a couple of guys farming there. So if you can get there and you're on a good roll and you get your 5, because you're supposed to get 5 and then move to the next one, 5 and then move to the next one, and then right after that you have to get another 15. If you can get all 15 at the first spot, then when you move to the second spot and third spot, you just go and drop off and then pick up the next quest. So it's a lot easier that way. But let's see if we have anybody there, and I'll show you. This is Cecil. This is where you'll bring the quest when you're done. For now, we're just gonna go down and kill goblins until we have the manifests, and you can get them out of the crates there. Useless chunk. Oh, I got one. When did I get that? Cargo manifest. Okay. I got my 5, but I'm gonna keep going because this dude's here. Alright, so now we have a new site to go to, and it's this one over here. So I should have 4. I should be one ahead. I mean, 1 away from completing the next one. See, I'm 9 out of 10. So I just need 1 more year. Okay, so now I got 10, but I'm gonna collect another 5. So when I go to the next spot, that's already done. Because this is easy. See, that's 1. How many do I have? 14. Is he not handing it in? Oh no, yeah, sorry. I need 15. 1 more. Okay, there we go. I got it. I've actually got another one. Okay. Okay, now the next one is over there. Now once we hand this in, they're gonna tell us to collect another full 15, and we can't use the crates. And you can do it at any one of the 3. It doesn't have to be this one. We can do it at any one of the 3 spots. See, now instead of having to kill 5, I can just hand it in. I'm supposed to get these right, I guess. I just answer them. Okay, then you talk to him again. Okay, yeah. So now we have to acquire 15. Excuse me. Okay, so now it's done. We got a new Ayla. And then we have 2 more quests left. I'll chat him to make sure. Yeah, but he's not the guy. We go this way. Again, this will be marked right over here. Let's see how many coins I have. Quest items 4. So I can get a big sword and a piece of armor, or I can get the rest of my armor. Wait, I might even get everything now, actually. When I hand this in. Maybe not. Maybe I'll be one short. Okay. And this is the house. You take a look there. You speak to Imigal. Oh yeah. Okay, now he sent me on 2 more quests. Well, yeah, 1 more quest and then I have the last quest. But I think I have enough to buy everything I need right now. 7. That should be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I do. Let's find the vendor, and then we can complete the other quests. Just to show you what it looks like. But at this point, you're pretty much good. Let me just confirm again. I need wrists, hands, belt. Wrists, hands. Belt. And the great sword. Okay. $26, 7 and 4. This is 446, 112 and 59. That's crazy. Get rid of this. That's it. I mean, that's the full set of gear. Let me see if we can buy anything else from him. What else does he sell? Just that. Does he do repairs? Repair all my items. Ooh, I got 1 gold. Okay. So I don't know if there's even a point collecting more, unless you want to get like backup gear, backup weapons. But yeah, let's continue anyway, just to see. So you just come to this campsite and you look at all the right over here, all the clues. So the fireplace is 1, over here is 1 on this crate. This barrel is 1. I get this one. Yeah, and then I think there was 1 back here. Definitely 1 up here. Okay, then there's a new map marker. Very close by. With all the wolves. Be careful not to go in here. The enemies are super strong. Here's the dude. He's hungry. We need to bring him meat. We need to collect 5 meat from these wolves. Oh jeez, that guy. Okay, just need one more. Got it. That wasn't bad at all. Then we go back to Sweeney. Complete, we get 2 more. I guess this is the last one. But I mean, at this point, you're good. You don't need any more, but you get a ton of rewards and XP from this last mission. I'm just quickly gonna chill here, and I'll be right back. Okay, where are we getting on the map? Over here. When we first get here, we have to kill these dudes. We have to get manifests again. Yeah, 25 manifests. But I think we get 5 per chest that we open. And there's 5 chests we have to open. Looks as though they've killed these guys already. But I need to get the key. Going to kill these guys until we get a key. Oh, this dude's dominating. I don't have a key, homeboy. So once we get the key, we throw it in that brazier down there, and then we take it out once it's hot, and then we can open the chest. But I don't think it's that chest up there. That one at the top, I think, is the last chest we open. I think there's a chest right at the bottom underneath us, but I need to get the key first. Those guys are pretty hard to kill. I'm probably gonna have to go down and kill something else first. Yeah, there's a chest just down there. So I just have to kill these randos until I can get that key. Should be a couple over here. Here's a dude. Ah, I got the key. Nice. Let me go to the beginning. Okay. I gotta wait for someone to come and kill these guys. Or stealth and run. Like that. There we go. That's one. Okay. I got 5 manifests there. So it's just that is the entrance that we came into. That's the first brazier right by the front door. Let me just go there again. Show you. You put in the first one, then you come down here. You drop down there, and you do that one. Then we come over here. Come on, bros. Okay. This is the hard part. Oh no, thank goodness. I gotta be quick. Okay. Now there's a brazier over here. And we use this for the one downstairs. We are super lucky that somebody's cleared this out. Because there's usually a troll over there, like an ice troll. Okay. There it is. You can see. Okay. Now the last chest, I believe. This brazier over here. Get up here quickly as we can. There we go. There we go. We are done, boys. We are done. But I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. I'm immortal. We'll go hand this in now. That we were very lucky. Somebody else was in there killing most of the ads. It's not normally that easy. Being a rogue obviously is easier, but yeah, once you complete this quest, we're pretty much done. Just one thing to remember, I just found out now while I was doing this. because I've never completed that one before. This is my first time. You can't just run to the chest with the key and smash the buttons and then you open it. You actually have to choose the bottom option. I think they did it on purpose, so you can't just run up to a chest, quickly press your buttons and run away. So just remember that. Okay, and that is it. We have completed everything. Went up 2 levels, and we got a lot of scrolls, some potions. What's this? Intelligence increases intelligence, lasts 180 minutes. That's pretty cool. I need to put these in my bank. Ooh, what's that? Glowing glint. Okay, I guess that's where we part ways. If you've stayed here this long, appreciate it. Thank you for your time. And like and subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you.